As a Christian navigating the world of pop culture, it can sometimes feel like walking through a minefield. From movies to music to television shows, the media is filled with messages that may not always align with our beliefs. It can be challenging to find content that is both entertaining and uplifting, but it is not impossible. One of the first things to remember is that not all media is created equal. Just because something is popular or well-received does not mean it is suitable for consumption. As Christians, we must be discerning in what we choose to watch, listen to, or engage with. This means being aware of the messages being portrayed and how they may impact our faith. When it comes to movies, there are a few key things to keep in mind. Look for films that promote positive values such as love, forgiveness, and redemption. Avoid movies that glorify violence, sex, or other harmful behaviors. It is also important to consider the overall message of the film and how it aligns with your beliefs. Remember that just because a movie is labeled as Christian does not necessarily mean it is free from problematic content. In terms of television shows, the same principles apply. Seek out shows that promote positive messages and avoid those that glorify negative behaviors. Pay attention to how characters are portrayed and whether they align with your values. It is also important to be mindful of the themes and storylines being presented and how they may impact your faith. Music is another area where Christians must be discerning. Pay attention to the lyrics of songs and the messages they convey. Avoid music that promotes harmful behaviors or goes against your beliefs. Look for music that uplifts and inspires you and that aligns with your faith. In all forms of media, it is important to remember that we are called to be in the world, but not of the world. This means that while we can engage with pop culture, we must do so in a way that does not compromise our faith. It is possible to enjoy entertainment while still upholding our values and beliefs. One way to navigate the world of pop culture as a Christian is to seek out media that is explicitly Christian. There are many Christian artists, filmmakers, and creators who produce content that is both entertaining and uplifting. By supporting these creators, we can ensure that there is more positive representation of faith in the media. Another important aspect of engaging with pop culture as a Christian is to be mindful of how we are being influenced. It is easy to get caught up in the latest trends and fads, but we must always be aware of how these things are shaping our beliefs and values. Take time to reflect on the media you consume and how it is impacting your faith. Ultimately, as Christians, we are called to be a light in the world. This means being discerning in our media consumption and seeking out content that aligns with our beliefs. By being mindful of the messages being portrayed in pop culture, we can ensure that we are upholding our faith while still enjoying entertainment. Remember that it is possible to engage with pop culture in a way that is both enjoyable and uplifting, as long as we do so with a discerning eye and a steadfast faith.